You may have noticed that I've been sharing more behind the scenes content on Instagram, and there's a reason behind it. I'll explain. I had a good friend in college and his brother was like the coolest guy ever. He was smart, good looking, and popular. When he walked into the room, he had an aura of complete confidence. Me? I was struggling to hold a conversation. But this guy, he made it look easy. Until I got to know him better. Once I got a behind the scenes look, I realized, wait a minute, this guy barely knows what he's doing. In other words, things were not what they seemed on the surface. And that's when I realized I should stop comparing myself to other people. Up to that point, I used to think that I just didn't have what it takes to be confident, funny, successful. But getting to know this guy completely changed my mindset. So here's where I want to tell you what a pot of boiling water can teach you about success. So what was my big aha moment? Well, I recently heard a German saying that sums it up perfectly. The saying goes like this: everyone's boiling water. The idea is simple. There are no superhumans. Well, maybe Elon Musk, but besides him, everyone has the same tools at their disposal. Everyone is struggling in one way or the other. Everyone puts their pants on one leg at a time. Now, do different people have different talents? Absolutely. Are some people smarter than others? Or stronger? Or better looking? Or more organized? Or more successful? Definitely. But once you look behind the scenes, you'll find that even the highest performers are still just boiling the same water. Just like you, they have to figure stuff out. And it's not always as easy as people will make it seem. This is true in all areas of life. It may look easy when Steph Curry throws a three-pointer, but only because he's done it thousands of times. He's practiced, he's worked his ass off. The same goes for every other top performer, whether it's in sports, art, business, or any other field you want to choose. So let's say you're building a business. If success were as easy as buying a lottery ticket, don't you think that everyone would be doing it? And some people are. Lotteries now are bigger than ever before. The truth? Success is not quick, it's not simple, and it's not easy. It's not always exciting either. Most of the time, it's a real pain. So what does this mean for you? Here are 3 things you can do to stop feeling inferior when you compare yourself to others. First, don't compare your behind the scenes with other people's highlight reel. Sometimes it can feel like you're the only one still struggling, while everyone else has it all figured out, especially when you spend a lot of time online and on social media. Well, here's the shocker for you. People lie on the internet. The problem is, when you constantly compare yourself to the best results of others, you start to feel inferior. But is this really a fair comparison? Of course not. So when you read a case study, or a how I did it blog post that makes everything sound so simple and easy, take it with a grain of salt. In reality, it's never quite as simple, quick, or easy. What people share online is their highlight reel, their best results. They don't share the missteps, they don't share the failed attempts and the hard work that got them there. So don't compare your behind the scenes to other people's highlight reels. This is part of the reason I decided to share more behind the scenes stuff myself. It's why I started my vlog as an example. Now here's another insight. Stop looking for a silver bullet. How nice would it be if there was one thing you could do to solve all of your problems? Doesn't exist. There are no silver bullets. Or as Mark Andreessen puts it, there are only lead bullets. Success is built step by step, one piece at a time. So stop looking for that silver bullet. You'll be looking for the rest of your life. Because just when you think you found it, you'll face a new problem. Trust me. It's called leveling up, or life. The only one thing you can do is this: do the work. It's great to learn from the success and failures of others. Read, watch, learn. But then you have to do the work. It's all you can do. So like everyone else, just boil the same water. How? Well, picture a pot on the stove. When you turn on the heat, it doesn't boil instantly. It starts with a few small bubbles, but if you keep the heat on long enough, it will start to boil. And of course, if you put the gas on higher, it boils faster. This means staying focused and not stopping before you're done. And remember, don't be fooled. When someone shares their story, they're gonna show you the highlight reel. So expect things to be about 10 times harder than they're made to look. Now, right now, what I want you to do is this. Click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We're cooking here. And then I want you to leave a comment below this video and tell me about a time when you thought something was gonna be easier than it actually was. I'd love to hear it. And after you leave that comment, I filmed an interesting video that I want you to watch. It's about Will Smith's secret to success. I'll put a link right here. Click it, watch it, subscribe. You'll love it.